Hello and welcome to Tour Builder. I'm going to show you how to utilize this amazing tool. So the first thing you need to do is you need to be sure to sign in. And mine's going to go ahead and sign me in. And I want this account. And yes, that's my password. And now that it's bringing me into Tour Builder, we have a few options once you get in here. So the first thing you can do is if you've already made tours, you can click here to look at your previous tours, or if you were in the middle of building a tour, you can come here and you can click My Tours, and then you could click right under the tour name, this little down triangle, and you could click Edit. But for this one, I want to go back to our home screen here. And you have also the option to share tours, to look at a gallery of tours, and then to learn about Tour Builder. But today we're going to start right off with create a tour. And I want to name my tour a big city sample. And I'm going to go ahead and put my name in. And now I'm going to create this tour. And so now this brings me to our working screen. And this is where all of our building and working is going to be done. And so the first one it gives you is an introduction slide. And so here you'll notice it put in your title, it put in the name of the author, and you can edit those as you see fit. You can also add a photo, and then you can also do a little bit of a summary. So I'm going to start here with a summary. So this tour will take you to the 5 big cities in New York. And now if I wanted to go ahead and add a photo, I could. And it dumps you right into your own gallery, so you want to search for an image, unless you have the image in your gallery. So I want to search for New York State. And I'd like to just grab a quick image of New York State. And so there is my introduction picture. Now I want to start by adding in my big cities. So here we go. I'm going to add a location in. And in this situation, you can either choose to drop the place mark, or I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in my first city. And I'm going to start typing in Rochester, and I want Rochester, New York. So now it's going to resume and get me to Rochester, New York. And yep, that's exactly where I want to be. So I'm going to add this place to my tour. And now that it's added, you'll see that I can now do some editing and some work to describe Rochester. So first thing I might want to do is say Rochester is an amazing city, one great place to visit would be the Seneca Park Zoo, and I could go on sharing information about Rochester here that my tour viewer would watch. The other thing I can do is I can add photos. So again, when you click here, it's going to bring you to your own gallery, but if you come here to search for a video and you type in Rochester, New York, it's going to give you images that you can use. And so here I love this one of the skyline, so I'm going to click this one. I also love this just map of downtown Rochester, and I also like this one, the Bausch and Lomb building. And so I'm going to go ahead and just select those 3 photos for now and put them in. And now what it's done is created a little bit of a photo slideshow. And the last thing I want to do is I want to change the icon for Rochester. So I can go ahead, I can pick any of these different icons. In this case, I just want to change the color. But if this were my starting location, I could choose the house, or choose whatever image would make sense for your particular location. Now when it's time to add another location, all you would do is come here, click add a location, and now you can repeat those steps again. If you are not quite finished, but your work time is over, you can click Save Now. And what that does is it'll save your work for the next time you come in, and you'll go, like I shared earlier, to the My Tours click on the tour that you're working on, click on that little triangle, and then continue editing. When you completely finish your tour, you would click Done Editing. And once you click Done Editing, you have a couple options here. It starts to show you the tour that you've built, and you can see what it looks like here. And then you can choose to share your tour. And when you go to share your tour, you're going to want to make sure that you change your privacy settings to anyone who has the link, and click Save. And then you're going to want to come up here and click on the link, Control C to copy it, and then you can paste it into a document if you need to, or you can even come down here and share with certain people and give them certain rights when you share with them. And then you would just click Share and Save. Oh, I didn't type anyone in, that's why it's giving me that alert. And click Done. Thank you for watching, and good luck building your tour.